Hello and welcome to another episode of Aikido Virtual Dojo. Today we're gonna look into Jiyuwaza, so into the freestyle movement, the free movement without necessarily applying a technique, a specific Aikido basic technique. And we're gonna do it today with two attackers.
And seeing as we only have two people here, we've invited one more person to participate. So Sandra is going to be helping us out today.
Hello.
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 So let's get into the explanations.
So when we're looking at Jiyuwaza with two attackers or more, one reason to do this is because you could potentially be attacked by several people at a time. But also there are many other reasons why we practice this. Essentially, we want to start to open up our awareness to a larger space and being able to move or deal with two situations at once. We actually learn how to be with many situations at one time. And so as O-sensei said, when you're attacked by many attackers, you treat them as one.
when you're being attacked by several people, by several attackers, there are a few things that can happen that tend usually to happen, and the way you behave in the situation and how it goes. So one of them is when the two attackers are synchronized, they come at you at the same time. You would try to include both of them at the same time, and consider them as one attacker, everything as one system going together, and to move together with them, with both of them. If you project one of them and if he holds down, he comes up again at you, you would include him again and try again to stick with the two together. So when you're with both of them together close to you, you can feel them, you can manage them both at the same time. So this is one of the things that would naturally happen during a fight or a Jiyuwaza with two attackers.
Okay, so in this part we're going to show you a little bit, and what can happen here usually is that as the attackers come in, then I get too focused on one person and I forget the other one, and so then I'm too far behind. I can't catch up. Okay, so instead, as I see them both coming in, instead of focusing on either just one or the other, then I'm going to move accordingly with both attackers at the same time. So treating them as like both guests in my house at the same time. And so as they come in, I want to start moving with them both and including both people at the same time and staying with them both as if I'm inviting them into my space. And always being able to include both of them at the same time. Another way to kind of move or be able to deal with two attackers or more, you can start to line yourself up in such a way that you are able to find a rhythm with the different attackers. So finding one attacker and then moving with that attacker and then being able to flow afterwards with a second attacker. So being able to find a rhythm with all the separate attackers, but still treating the situation as one. And we continue that rhythm as much as needed.
Another situation that might be happening is when they are attacking from two different directions. In this case, I might have difficulties dealing with both of them at the same time, as of the beginning, like Duror did just before. So I might choose to go towards one of them proactively, deal with one, then turn towards the second one, deal with that one again, and as the first one comes in, deal with him, and keep this rhythm of sending one of them away and dealing with the other during this time. So actually, it could look maybe more or less like this. If they try to attack me now, I will try to deal always with one of them, throw one to the ground, take care of the other one, and get back to the previous one again. And I can continue like this for the whole evening. And sometimes you might be able to catch one of the attackers, keep him with you, and use him as a separation from the other one. So the other one would be trying to attack you, but you move around with the one you're holding onto, and creating always a barrier between you and the second attacker. So the second one cannot get a punch at you or cannot push you or do whatever he wants. So this would be the three probably most common things that are happening during a Jiyuwaza with two attackers, or with three attackers as well later on.
Okay, so in this last kind of strategy that we may see, it's a bit of a variation of finding a rhythm. But at some point, what may happen is, as the two partners come in, I may actively find myself and line myself up with one so that I can include the other one. And not as a way to avoid, but as a way just to be able to find that rhythm and to be able to include both of them at the same time. Good.
If you like our video, give us a thumb up and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to receive notifications about new videos being published. More information is available in the channel description as well as through the links section.